Okay, you're not going to believe this. I am about to show you step by step how to build a complete $100 digital course that's ready to sell in 10 minutes. No, that's not a typo. We are going to take a process that normally takes, 40 hours of painful work, and we're going to condense it into a single, super focused sprint.
I mean, just look at this. On the left, that's the old way. We're talking weeks of research, writing, designing, pulling your hair out. On the right, that's the AI way. A premium product, completely done in the time it takes to chug your morning coffee. And look, I'm not just going to tell you it's possible, I'm giving you the exact workflow. You can steal it, you can use it today.
And we're taking it one step further. Oh yeah. I've got a killer hack that completely strips away every single trace of AI, and that includes those annoying little watermarks. Your final course is going to be so polished, so professional, nobody will ever know a computer did the heavy lifting for you.
And this is the key, right here. See, most people are using these incredible tools, like Google's NotebookLM, to do boring stuff, like summarizing meeting notes. And in doing so, they are leaving a massive pile of cash on the table. We're not going to do that. We're going to treat this tool like what it is, a full-on product creation machine, a revenue engine.
So here's the game plan. It's 5 simple steps. First, we're putting our AI on the source diet. Then, we're going to hit him with the curriculum lock. After that, I'll show you the magic of the presentation hack, followed by the undetectable script. And finally, we're going to slap on that $100 price tag and feel good about it. Let's do this.
All right, first up, the source diet. This is the absolute foundation of the whole thing, and honestly, it's where pretty much everyone messes up. You have to understand why your AI keeps spitting out generic garbage and forgetting the most valuable details.
It all boils down to this thing called compression loss. Think about it. If you give an AI a massive 20-hour video or some giant textbook, it just gets totally overwhelmed. It panics. And to cope, it just summarizes everything. But in that process, it throws out all the specific, juicy, actionable details. You know, the very things people actually pay money for. And what you're left with is a totally worthless, generic course. So here's the fix. It's all about finding that sweet spot. When you're looking for sources on YouTube, filter your search for videos that are between 60 and 90 minutes long. That's the perfect length. And don't use just one video. Find one specific, high-quality video for each of your subtopics. You know, one for SEO, one for email marketing, one for social. This forces the AI to zoom in and hold on to those high-value details we need.
Okay, now that our sources are dialed in, let's move on. Section 2, the curriculum lock. This is where we stop asking the AI for suggestions and we start giving it orders. This is how we force it to build the exact course that's in our head, not the one it feels like making.
It's a dead simple 3-step process. First, you tell the AI to act like an expert course designer and generates your curriculum. Easy. Second, you pin that outline so it doesn't get lost. But here it is, step 3. This is the critical move that everyone misses. You convert that pin note into a brand new source document.
Seriously, that one click changes everything. By turning your own outline into a source, you're basically giving the AI a set of commandments. You're telling it, these are the rules, you don't get to break them. This stops the AI from going off on some weird tangent, and it puts you, and only you, in the driver's seat.
All right, section 3, let's talk about the presentation hack. Look, NotebookLM is an incredible tool, but it's got one massive, glaring weakness. So in this section, we're going to take that weakness, turn it into a strength, and make those AI-generated slides feel like they were custom made by you.
So here's the problem you're going to hit, immediately. When NotebookLM spits out your slides, it saves them as a flat PDF. That means the text, the images, everything is just locked in place. You can't change a single word. It's super frustrating, and let's be honest, it looks kind of cheap. But check this out. Here's the magic workaround. I call it the Canva hack. All you do is download that locked up PDF. Then you upload it straight into Canva. Then you find this little feature in their Magic Studio called Grab Text. You click it, and boom. Just like that, every single piece of text on every single slide is now 100% editable. It is an absolute game changer.
But we're not done just yet. Let's talk about that bonus hack I promised. How do we make this thing look completely 100% human-made? Simple. We get rid of that AI watermark for good. You're gonna laugh at how easy this is. No fancy software, nothing. Once you're in Canva, you just click the slide background, you grab the crop tool, and you just crop the bottom edge up by an inch. And poof, the AI watermark is gone. It's that simple.
Okay, moving on to Section 4, the undetectable script. Think of this as the final firewall. This is the last step that separates a cheap, obviously AI-generated product from something that feels premium, authentic, and genuinely valuable.
So the AI is going to give you a script, but it's going to sound like a robot. Your job is to go on a search and destroy mission for what I call AI speak. You're looking for things like repetitive phrases, weird punctuation like M-dashes, and these super long, complicated sentences. You need to replace all of that with your voice. Use varied language, natural punctuation, short, punchy sentences, and most importantly, you got to inject your own stories and personality. That is what turns a freebie into a premium product.
And that brings us to the final and maybe the most important section, the $100 price tag. How in the world do you justify charging a premium price for a product that, let's be real, took you 10 minutes to build?
The price is $100. Say it with me, $100. You have to say it with confidence because you are not charging for your time, you are charging for the value you deliver. And that, my friends, requires a complete and total shift in your mindset.
It's a concept called value-based pricing, and it is hands down the most powerful pricing strategy on the planet. Your price has nothing to do with the 10 minutes of effort you put in. It has everything to do with the lifetime of value and the specific outcome you are giving to your customer.
Let's be perfectly clear about what's happening here. You are not selling your time. You are selling the 40 hours of brutal research that you just saved your customer. You're selling the career-changing skills they're about to learn from you. You are selling a premium, human-curated product that is going to get them results faster than anything else out there.
So, at the end of the day, here's what it all boils down to. Yes, you used AI for the grunt work, the heavy lifting, but it was you who curated the right sources. It was you who locked in that perfect curriculum, who polished the slides, and who humanized the script. You delivered the premium value.
So now you have it, the complete playbook, a system to create a high-value digital product in literally minutes, not weeks. You have everything you need. So the only real question left